gotta say, I think this turned out much better than this one, my last video. Obviously my goal was to make a Mobius strip like shape and hopefully make the viewer think, how do you curve wood like that? I actually had a few people ask how did I do that and what angles I used for cutting these pieces. What I did was I started at 10 degrees on the miter saw. I have a compound miter saw which allows me to cut the bevel at the same time. So I started at 0 degree bevel, and then for every cut I made I changed it 1 degree. So I went down 1 on the miter and then up 1 on the bevel. I went from having a wedge shape this way to a wedge shape this way over, get 11 pieces, and as I glued them up I twisted them about 9 degrees or 10 degrees or so. Mathematically it's about 9 degrees. These are basically identical halves. One I just turned around and glued them together. They needed not only to have flat faces when I glued them together, but they also had to be perpendicular to each other. So one had to be this way and one had to be this way, so 90 degrees. So that's what I had in my head when I went into this thing. Obviously I eyeballed it. I didn't really measure any of these pieces. I'm not necessarily happy with how it kind of has a couple of kinks down here in a flat spot, so it's not as smooth of a transition, as smooth of a curve that I wanted. But hey, it didn't turn out too bad for just making it up on the fly. This time I finished this with lacquer because I wanted to show off the wood. This one had that one piece of wood that was different from the rest, and I thought that looked odd. That's why I ended up painting this. Although a lot of people seem to like this on Instagram. It's not my favorite piece, but people have their own tastes. So this is made from a reclaimed bed frame. I think it's ash, but I'm not sure. This one was made from mostly reclaimed oak from a broken cabinet. So thanks everybody for the continued support. I've been re-editing my old YouTube videos for Instagram, and recently several of them have gone over 1 million views, which is just stunning. I'm quickly approaching 40,000 followers on Instagram, so that's exciting too. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time in Cammy's garage.